All players in the game are ready.
Over here.
Depth of field off? Maybe? I mean, depth of field shouldn't impact it that badly, though. Yeah, now it's fucking fine. Now, well, it's at 60. Let me put it. Let me get back up to my. I
got your back.
Damn, they still didn't fix this fucking UI bug, dude.
Oh, Crazy Earl has more jobs he'd like that chump Vault Hunter to do.
Oh my god.
Helena Pierce has more jobs for you in New Haven.
Let's get you rolling.
Get our feet out of the dust.
Get your ride. I've no thoughts on Rage 2 because I haven't played it. Didn't do any preview footage of it, so yeah, it looks cool, but you know, you guys know me. Until I go hands-on with something, I don't like making an opinion of it. Because I mean, Anthem looked cool as well. You know how that turned out. Or Anthem, it's just turned into a funny joke. Although Anthem is like the most depressing gaming story of 2019. Like, I think the thing that gets me so much about it too is because people like there were lots of people from the start that were like, oh, Anthem's gonna suck, Anthem's gonna fail. But everybody was saying that because of EA. They're like, oh, EA trash, EA trash, EA trash. And then lo and fucking behold, it wasn't EA that fucked up Anthem.
It's like crisp.
It was fucking BioWare. It was BioWare. They fucked their own game. Like, no one saw that coming. Yeah, dude, that's the thing now. Like, after reading those interviews and shit, like, when I hear or see about Dragon Age 4, I'm like, I don't know what to believe. Is this actually in fucking development? Has this actually been in development for the amount of time you mentioned, or did your dev start fucking 6 months ago? Whew. 24, 26, 24, 24, 26, 27, 27. Alright. Well, that's lots of fucking missions. I wish they would, like, all show up on the map so I could be like, oh, boop, 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 boop. You know, like, see where I want to go. New Haven. There's a bunch out here in Rust Commons East. That one gets me a shotgun. Level 24 shotgun, level 24 thingy. Oh. Tannis journals are good. And it's Claptrap, Taylor, Knob, Cobb, not Knob, Cobb. Now let's go do the level 27 one. That one looks fun. Where's the...
Swap with me!
Okay. I mean, Anthem still does look good, and for the most part it actually runs, but the problem isn't with the game running. The problem is with it being a fucking wasteland of content. There's just nothing there. There's nothing to do.
Searching database. Your DNA has been granted Class A clearance.
Like, you know, you want to play, and then it's like, oh, wait,
78.
never mind.
I haven't slept in 3 days. I just ate 6 bugs in alphabetical order, starting with Carabus auronidens and ending with a dessert of Tetrix untulata. The information
My instrument readings
No,
suggest
no,
we may
no,
find another
no.
volcano fragment at the trash coast. Unfortunately, in your way are the inhabitants of Jamestown, who
Sneeze.
smell of alcohol and ignorance. They like science as much as I like the idea of music. Music is wasteful and stupid.
Fuck. 2 sneezes in a row. It's a problem with most open world games, what? Wasteland of content? No, I don't know, man. I'm thinking, oh my god. The new Assassin's Creed, that's an open world game, and I had a fucking blast playing that. It also had like metric fuck ton of side quests for you to do. And shit you could collect, and bases you could take. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, fuck off me. They're all level 28. We gotta go. The only reason I'm alive is my transfusion grenade. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Fuck off. Red Dead had a lot of content to do. My problem with Red Dead was the controls were just fucking janky. I had constant problems making, like, just accidentally shooting people in town, falling off my horse. Like, it was just fucking oofs. Oh yeah, Days Gone is a wasteland. Days Gone, you get a mission, and it's either like a couple marauders, a couple raiders, or a couple fucking what's it called? A couple freakers, and that's it. I mean, if they do make a new Witcher, it's probably a while out. I'm pretty sure most of their development team is focused on Cyberpunk right now.
Getting better all the time.
Ooh, more damage, more accuracy, slower fire rate. explosive. Is it a... Are we on explosive tier 3 now? Nope, just 2. Decrease cooldown. Do I want to go... What do you guys think? Do I want to go down to sniping or to pistol switch tree?
Oh yeah,
There
that
no
was all
end
me.
to my power.
Sweet. Wasn't expecting that.
Probably should get a car. This pass is pretty dope, but Bloodwing can kill shields. What's the? Let me look at the final ones, because I know trespass is where you just ignore shields. Killing an enemy increases your fire rate and gives every bullet fired 25% chance to be kill or shot, dealing additional damage. Killing an enemy gives you health regen. Increase damage and reload speed. All players gain additional experience and you kill with a crit. Oh no. We're super hyped for Kingdom Hearts 3, man. I don't even want to imagine how that letdown went. Did you end up liking Kingdom Hearts as someone that was hyped for it? Or were you disappointed? Because I find a lot of people I know that were heard some of that player want coffee, some of that limited blueberry shit. It's good. Nice. I have not tried the blueberry stuff. Increase accuracy. I mean, critical hit damage is better than accuracy. Let's go. Increase melee, killing an enemy gives you chaotic health. Chaotic health sounds like trash. Killing an enemy, increased damage and reload speed. Smirk's good. Let's just do accuracy.
Now,
Yeah, I was super disappointed with it. I thought it was just a fucking huge waste of time. But I've heard from a lot of people that are Kingdom Hearts fans, they're like, yeah, no, it was good. I enjoyed it. Like, that game put me to fucking sleep. Diablo 4 is supposed to happen after Diablo Immortal.
That is awesome.
My understanding, damn, that's a lot of damage. I think I'll use you instead of that. My understanding of Diablo 4 is basically they don't know what they want to do yet. Because for Diablo 4, they essentially need something that is going to blow away the market. They need something that has more to it than Diablo 3, more than Diablo 2, more than Path of Exile. Pretty sure they just view Immortal as just something to pass time with until they can get more.
Nailed it.
I mean, Lost Ark looks great if it would fucking come to the States.
Time for a nice relaxing drive.
I don't like playing games where you have to have like a Korean launcher to get it, and then you need to have the unofficial English translation patch and all this bullshit. Nah, man, fucking, you have a massive fucking Western audience that would gobble Lost Ark right the fuck on up. But they don't want to make a localization for it, so it's like, you know, well. Didn't run great. Were there patches? I ran into a memory leak a little bit ago. My FPS plummeted down to 9, so I had to restart. But you know, we're keeping hope. Telling you guys, you'll hear about Code Vein at E3 probably. And what it probably was, my theory is that they initially went dark because they probably wanted to polish it a bit more. Because, I mean, let's be honest here. The Souls community is not kind. The Souls community will take something and tear it apart over the tiniest details. So, they probably looked at it and they were like, well, this is good, but all those fucking angsty get-gooders are going to be bitching about it if we don't fix A, B, C, D, E. So they probably went, started focusing on fixing stuff, and then, while they were fixing stuff, they started seeing shit like Sekiro, and they were like, holy fuck, this game is nuts. And they're like, this is what we gotta compete with. Then they saw some Neo 2, and they were like, oh, fuck. They're like, alright, we need to make sure this is the best fucking anime Dark Souls ever. So they're just working on it. It's working, and they're working, and they're working. And it's gonna be good when it comes out.
Can I help you?
Brothers love. Soul of Mort with the 11th month. Wasn't anime enough? I mean, that could be a possibility. Maybe they wanted to make it more weeb. I mean, there's no way we won't hear about it at E3. If we don't hear about it at E3, I would assume it's canceled. But it was supposed to release back in September. They said, hey, we're going to delay it to 2019. 2019 came, and it was still delayed. So, there's obviously going to be some fucking announcement at E3. Otherwise, we just all assume it's dead. Die. Wally DLC in the game? Dude, I expect it as like fucking main companions. What makes you think it'll be DLC? It's being made by the dudes that did God Eater. This game is gonna be fucking filled with big titty waifus. There's so many big titty waifus, you're not gonna be able to hold all them titties. Oh shit. It's like you're gonna burn, buddy.
Nailed it. Armaments here.
3 ransack, 2 out for blood, 3 team scavenge extra. I'll take it and sell it. Dude, honestly, the only thing I'm bummed about right now with the coming year is Monster Hunter is going to try to release it like the same time as Borderlands 3. And like, I like Monster Hunter, but that's not going to happen. It's a bad fucking move, Capcom. Push back your release.
On your feet, soldier.
I know that sounds like I'm dissing Capcom, but I would not want to release my game anywhere fucking near Borderlands 3.
Get away from us! Bullseye!
What is explosive level 3? Like, if Monster Hunter doesn't push back their launch or push it up, I'll probably just wait till it's on PC, to be honest, because they said PC will be delayed, and I mainly play on PC now, and it's a hell of a lot easier to just wait for PC than try and juggle, because you can't, like, I already know, there's no fucking way I'd be able to juggle a Monster Hunter expansion and Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 is like that's every night of the week style game. Nah, dude, I'd bet Monster Hunter World's selling better in the West than Japan. You gotta realize the Japanese player base is majority on,
Can I help you?
they're on mobile. They're on stuff like Switch, PSP, yes. Consoles are very much a American and European thing. Space in Japan is limited, so people don't usually have, aside from like fucking neats, like, you know, in America, everyone and their fucking mother has a game console or a gaming PC. It's like, it's commonplace. Over in Japan, nope, not so much.
That is awesome!
Is this a cliff that I can run off of? No, it is not. I don't plan on running with anyone in particular. I plan on just playing the game and letting whoever wants to join. I'm not gonna... I decided I'm not gonna stress myself out trying to coordinate a fucking schedule with Greg or Bob or Ron or any other streamers. I'm just gonna play the game. It'll be just like this. Borderlands has instancing and scaling now, so I'll be just streaming the whole damn thing, and if viewers want to join in, they're welcome to, but other than that, that's it. I think another part of it is even in you know, even for adults, Japanese work culture is very different. Like, for example, with my job, as far as I'm concerned,
Don't believe any of that rubbish. Even she would not
as
be
far,
that
as far as I'm concerned, my day starts at 6:30, my day ends at fucking 4. If it's outside of those hours, fuck on off. If it's like, if I get an email and somebody's like, oh yeah, we this is the only time we can meet, but it's at 5:30, is that okay? I'm like, no, sorry, outside of my tour duty, you just have to meet without me. Like, I don't care. I do not. The sole exception being if I'm traveling for work. If I'm traveling, because your tour duty will change depending on, you know, the location you're at. But like normally, no, I don't take meetings outside of my normal work hours. I don't do anything outside my normal work hours. Japan's work ethic is very, very focused on, you know, stay at work longer. You should, you know, you shouldn't go home until after the boss has gone home, and you know, you want to spend as much time at the office, show that you care about the company. And so to that extent, people that are my age that like games, it's way fucking easier to just have something that's mobile that they can play on the train on the way home, because you don't actually spend a lot of time at home. You know, you don't unless you're a NEET, you don't get the time to sit in front of a console or a TV. You're either at work or you're commuting. So to that extent, the mobile gaming market is fucking bonkers over there. Not so much for, I guess she's called home gaming. Replace this thing. What level was this? 19? I guess it's not that outdated. Japan's work ethic is terrible. They even got a word for it, that people die from overworking. Yeah, doesn't surprise me.
There are new missions available at the New Haven Bounty Board.
I don't think it's 14-hour school days as much as it is. So, school in Japan is a much more holistic experience. Like, you have, you know, you have your normal classes. You still have like an athletics or a gym class. And then typically kids they're very much pushed towards being in a club. Like, so much so that if you're that the only time you shouldn't be in a club in Japan as a student is if you have a part-time job. If you don't have a part-time job and you're not in a club, you're a fucking NEET, and people don't want anything to do with you. And so because of that, it's like you wake up, you get to class, you go through class gets done, then you go to your after school club, and then by the time you get home, it's like fucking time to eat dinner, do homework, and go to bed. A NEET, N-E-E-T, is someone who is not in education, employment, or training. In American culture, the closest thing to a NEET is like a basement neckbeard. It's somebody that they don't work, they don't go to school, they're not trying to get a vocation like becoming a fucking carpenter or an electrician or anything. They just want to sit at home in their filth and play fucking video games all day. And then there's different kinds of NEETs. Like, it's actually a huge problem in Japan. It's called hikikomoris, and it's these people that not only are they a NEET, but they're shut-ins. Complete shut-ins, to the point where like everything is Amazon Prime. They won't. Hang on, y'all. Wait. Why did we fast travel? We had a quest to turn in. You know, these people won't. They will not want to go out.
Wherever she's getting her supplies, I know I can make her.
No, most of them don't even like really interacting with people. These aren't streamers. These aren't gamers. These are people that they just literally want to like sit in their house and just play games and interact with no one. And I mean, sometimes it's not completely true. Sometimes they are in games. Sometimes these are these are like the guild leaders and shit. These people do not like going out. You know, the only time you're seeing them is when they go out to a fucking convenience store to get something to eat for dinner. That's about it. It's a big problem over in Japan. Japanese version of Pete Peterson. Hey man, Pete goes out. Don't say mean things about Pete. He was a nice guy. Thank you, Sayrak.
Target hit.
America's new generation is a bunch of spoiled brats that had everything given to them. I mean, I wouldn't say the whole generation is. There's certainly a massive amount of entitlement, especially in the internet culture generation, but to be fair, look at the state of fucking boomers left the economy, and it's not exactly like they were batting with the same average. Yeah, go for it, Elite.
Kill cat. Nailed it.
Damn it, now we're both down. This Days Gone get better towards the end. I mean, it hasn't yet, and I'm up to like episode 37. It's not that it's bad, it's just, it's still just incredibly fucking mediocre. Just everything about it, I'm like, okay. 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 Is this, oh wow. Like, hold up, let me see if I have it. What is happening, guys? Let me find it. I'll show you guys a mission I did recently.
What are you talking about?
In Days Gone, before it's on YouTube. See how fucking hard this how hard this game is. Let me find it. It's the second time I've had a mission like this. So close. And it's just as shitty as it always has been. Alright, no, not that mission. Which video is this in? Did I upload it already? I think I uploaded it already. Damn it, it must be one of the episodes I already deleted and uploaded. Anyway, the mission literally is like, it's like, go check in on Boozer, and you go all the way up to the point to talk to Boozer, and he says something like, the mission's called like, I've been busy working or some shit, and you go on over and you're like, hey Boozer, what's up? And he's like, I'm busy working, and then it's like, mission complete, and that's fucking it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why did I drive out here just for him to tell me I've been busy working? Like, you could have fucking radioed that shit, dude. And it's not the first time this shit has happened, man. It was the same with the little girl. You have a mission for the little girl, and it's like, let's go check in on the little girl and see how she's doing. And the mission's called, like, they won't let me leave. And you go to the camp, and you're all like, hey, Lisa, how you been? And she's like, they won't let me leave. Boom, mission complete. That's it. That's the fucking mission. So the second time the game has done that shit, dude. And I get people that are like, well, it's not that bad. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Like, I'm not saying it's that bad. It's just this game has fucking problems, dude.
Now, do your best to prepare yourself for what's ahead.
I'm gonna cook someone today. Welcome to NHK. Welcome to NHK is actually really funny. I like that show a lot.
Look at that.
Maybe
sniper?
I'll even let you get a shot in.
You just did that episode 25? Wait, was it 20? Hang on.